Hello, my web developer scholars. I am so excited for this lesson. This is lesson 3.5 AI website builders. If you notice, I had the point five because we've already done a lesson three from unit one. Hope you noticed that. So, you were going to be exploring AI website builder tools like Gamma.app and Lovable.so. I think I have about seven, but you will see when I share um, about the worksheet that you're going to be filling out. All right, so you need to start out today with this lesson doing the discovery activity. The prompt is choosing one of these AI website builders, and I want you to share what do you notice about the process? What are your takeaways from using the tool or just exploring it? So you need to write short bullet points about what stood out to you. Again, let's think, explore. So your roadmap for today. To start out, I'm welcoming you through this video here. Also doing a check-in, check with your shoulder partner and say, hey, what happy face or smiley face or emoji you can give each other. You can do that today in class, and then you're due now. Should not take more than 5 minutes to do so because it's not a deep dive. You would do a deep dive later. Learning goals and buzzwords for today. Your question of the day, and it may be some guided discussion, group discussion, but a few questions. And then your classwork assignment, which is going to have instructions step by step, from step one all the way to step Z. And then you're going to be able to wrap up, complete that exit ticket to leave. Yes, to leave. And these are your learning goals. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe the features, use cases, meaning how do you use these or why would you use these AI web builders? You're going to compare AI tools with traditional web design methods. You're going to use an AI tool to generate just one homepage of a mock up for a fictional client, basically, of a client maybe in the future. Reflect on advantages, challenges, and limitations of using AI in the web design process. Create and analyze an AI generated website layout. Here are your buzzwords buzzing all around: AI web builder, prompt based design, rapid prototyping, automation, and customization. So, and the definition are there, so you definitely can bookmark these because we will come back to these. All right, so there is a mini reading and discussion. So, in this mini reading discussion, I just want you to read through why learn web design in the age of AI. Okay. In a group or in a pair, this is your prompt. Why do you think it's still valuable to learn to build website, as I like to say, manually, or it's just programming? I want you to choose a perspective, you and your partner, or I don't want more than 3 or 4 people in a group. So keep that in mind, bear that in mind. You can choose a perspective of a freelance web designer, a business owner with a unique brand, um, a student building a personal portfolio, a developer fixing an AI generated site. I want you to discuss that with your partner or in a group. And of course, be ready to share. We will come back to this. So be ready. Take notes. Hint, hint. Take notes. What is an AI website builder. So you want to go through this, and then you want to go through the comparison of a human hand coded to the AI generated, tool. Guided discussion. This is like our question of the day or questions of the day. Would you trust an AI tool to build a business website? Why or why not? And what are potential risks of relying on AI for web design? So I thought these will be some great questions of the day. Again, take note so that we can share out and discuss together. The main attraction. This is the classwork assignment, which needs to be completed by the end of the class period. If your time runs out, you should finish it at home. Okay. Again, this classwork assignment is an AI website mockup. You're going to use the AI website comparison rubric, which I'm going to show in a second to make sure you have that available. This is where you're going to score kind of your results for diving deeper in specific ones of AI web builder. So you're going to pick one. You're going to pretend you're designing a website for a small business or community organization. And you're going to share that type of business or organization. Basically, I need the name and if they already have a website, or is this one that you're just making up? Not a problem. You're going to input a description and explore generated um, homepage. You're going to customize like any colors, any layout. And again, I put it in number 5. Again, that's how important the website builder evaluation reflection handout for recording your findings. And then you're going to take a screenshot of your mock-up and you're going to submit it along with your response to the reflection questions on Schoology. So it is provided. Now, I do provide a little bit of tips if you've never experimented with any AI tool, or if you have, this will be very good to make sure that your prompts are diligently going to support the outcomes of what you're looking for. So, define the tone, make it modern, friendly, professional. Forgot to put that one up there. Specify sections if it's going to be about service, contact. Remember, I'm only asking you for the homepage. So you figure out which one is going to be that homepage. Mention your audience. Remember, if it's a veterinarian, all animal, pet owners, and the action goals. What is the purpose of that website? We talked extensively about it in Unit 1. Now you're going to also experiment with color, maybe even give it layout details. Maybe you want your navigational to be on the left side. Maybe you want it to be at the top. So either way, you want to make sure that that gets done. So this is the infamous sheet that you need to have, the handout. So this is where you're going to do an AI tool comparison. Now I have listed a few here. Now, if you want to explore other ones that have been mentioned that is not here, by all means put it there. Now, my expectation is that you are going to explore. Explore meaning evaluate them, go through it with a fine tooth comb. That's what I like it to do. So, with that, you have reflection questions. There's 5, and then you need to write a mini project summary. Now, I know when I say a summary, people are like, "Oh no, it's an essay." It's a summary. Just give the details, or as I like to say, um, give me the meat, spit out the bones. Okay, that's all that is. And then let's take a look back here. Again, this is your exit ticket. This is how you get out of here. my exit ticket has to be done. So what I've asked you to do, and you will see this on Schoology, I want you to choose 3 of these questions as reflection of this lesson. But most importantly, you will need to answer number 5. So theoretically, you're picking 2 and 1 is already chosen for you. Isn't that easy? It should be. I am super excited about this lesson. Cannot wait to dive in a little bit more. I thought maybe I would peruse again. This is the lovable as an example of one. And then this is Framer, which found out today they actually changed. So now they are called Ready.ai. No problem. They all pretty much do the same thing. I say go, enjoy, have a good time with this, and see you next class, period.